Letter 11, the Autotelic life. Dear Ada, there's a word I want to give you now because it has the power to change the way you approach every part of your life. The word is autotelic. It comes from two Greek roots: auto, self-telos, purpose, end, meaning. An autotelic life is one where the activity is its own reward, where you do things because they feel meaningful, alive, and aligned, not because they earn approval, praise, validation, or status. Most people live exotelic lives, even if they don't realize it. They work to impress. They perform to belong. They create to be admired. They care to be appreciated. They pursue goals for how they look from the outside. They choose paths that will be easily approved of. This is how people slip into a life shaped by everyone else's expectations. It looks good. It sounds good. It even earns applause. But inside, it's hollow. An autotelic life feels different. An autotelic life is quieter but deeper. You learn because you love learning. You create because the process fills you. You care because it is who you are. You invest in your future because it honors your life. You become disciplined because you respect yourself. You follow your curiosity because it lights your path. You protect your time because your life matters. When you live autotelically, your meaning comes from the inside out. No one can grant it, and no one can take it away. Aida, this is what freedom feels like. Being autotelic doesn't mean not caring about the world. It simply means you stop letting the world decide for you. You still show up for people. You still contribute. You still care deeply. You still love, work, explore, and build. But you stop living in the mirror of other people's perceptions. Approval becomes a byproduct, not a goal. Status becomes irrelevant. Comparison loses its power. Fear of judgment fades. You no longer trade your soul for applause. Instead, you begin measuring your life by a different question. Does this feel meaningful to me? Not, will they approve? Not, does this look impressive? Not, does this make sense to others? Not, will this satisfy them? But, does this feel true to me? This is what it means to be autotelic. Ada, you are especially suited for the autotelic path. Some people are externally driven. They live on feedback, praise, recognition. There's nothing wrong with that. But these people often struggle when approval fades. Others are internally driven. Their energy increases when something feels meaningful. You belong to this second group. Which means, if you chase impressiveness, you will feel empty. If you chase meaning, you will feel alive. If you chase what others expect, you will feel lost. If you chase what your curiosity reveals, you will feel grounded. If you chase status, you will feel anxious. If you chase alignment, you will feel powerful. Your inner landscape is your compass. When you betray it, everything feels wrong. When you honor it, everything begins to open. How to live autotelically. Start with these questions. What makes me feel alive? What would I do even if nobody ever saw it? What do I do that strengthens me rather than drains me? What would I still choose if external reward disappeared? These questions cut through noise. They reveal the path your life wants to take. The gift of the autotelic life, Aida. Here is the beautiful paradox. When you live autotelically, when you follow your own inner truth, you become more remarkable, not less. People are drawn to those who live from the inside. Their presence feels grounded, clear, irresistibly authentic. But this cannot be faked. It can only be lived. And this is the invitation of the autotelic life. To do things for their own sake. To live for meaning, not applause. To build a life that is true, even if no one is watching. Choose this path, and you will never feel lost in your own story. A friend on the road ahead.